All right, let's talk a little Yankees baseball. Welcome in Anthony McCarron, Ty Butler. Anthony, let's start with you. Chelsea mentioned that Ben Rice is a bona fide star. What is the ceiling for Rice?
To me, it's almost limitless, Moose. Look, he has a huge skill that leads to a lot of damage. He hits the ball very, very hard, very, very often. He's among the best in baseball at that. And the other guys on the list are Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani, Kyle Schwarber, the very, apex of the sport in terms of pounding the baseball. And when you do it as consistently as Ben Rice does, a lot of really good things happen. At some point, in either this year, Moose, or maybe next year, Ben Rice is going to have a 40 home run season, being a left-handed slugger in that ballpark. I just think we're going to be seeing a lot of days like we saw on Friday, where he gets two late lasers, and it's a homer and a two-run double. And he struck out his first 3 times at bat in that game, I think, and didn't look great doing it. And then, of course, he's good enough to hit 2 bombs.
I'm with you. Ceiling for him, perennial all-star, a chance to challenge for the team lead in home runs. And that's a lot to say when you've got Judge and Stanton. But considering that power that he has, and all the advanced metrics say that last year he was just bad luck because the hard hit rate percentage is up there. He's got the exit velo that you talked about, the extra base hits that he gets, the expected batting average. All of those are in favor of him being a tremendous hitter. So in that ballpark, being surrounded by great hitters, I expect Ben Rice to be a perennial all-star who is going to hit a ton of home runs and at some point challenge for the team league in that category.
All right, well, somewhere in the tri-state area, old-school Yankee fan is smiling because their Yankees are playing a little small ball, right? Are you buying into the fact, Ty, that the Yankees can generate consistent offense without hitting the ball over the fence?
No, because I don't think that's the plan. When you look at the lineup, when you look at these heavy hitters, it's unsustainable. Now, you do have guys like Volpe and Chisholm who are going to be able to steal bases and get on and go first to third, and the Yankees can take advantage of that. But Judge, Stanton, Ben Rice, well, like these guys hit home runs, and history tells us in the postseason that's what you want to do. You want to win games by hitting the ball over the fence, and so, yeah, it's fun now because the Yankees, despite the fact that they're a bottom 3 offense, are off to this great 6-1 start because their pitching has been so elite. I don't think that is going to be the formula for their success going forward in their hopes of winning a championship.
But Ty, I do think it is an enhancement of their offense. I mean, they're not going to turn into all of a sudden, the go-go Yankees, stealth bombers. Anyone?
The Cardinals with Willie McGee and Vince Coleman.
It's not going to be that. Home runs are still going to be the coin of the realm here. But I think that this, Yankee fans for years have been crying about like, oh, they're just so one-dimensional. If they don't hit a home run, they don't win. Maybe this gives them a little something else to throw at teams and give them a different look, give them some strategy to chew on that's not just a 400-foot blast. The Yankees can do that too, Moose, and I think they're going to be leaning on that quite a bit this year. And as Ty mentioned, it's really successful in the playoffs when you can get the home runs. If you can't, maybe you get Jazz Chisholm to steal second and third.
Wells tagging up from second to third was eye-opening on Friday. No question about it.
Aggressive.
Anthony, Ty, hang in there. We'll come back to you in a little bit, all right?